crafters, it's Muriel. So I'm here with a DIY project and a small tutorial. I was in Pier 1 Imports last week. As I recall, I did a small haul on it, and I was browsing the aisles because there's so many ideas you can get from Pier 1 Imports, and I saw these placemats and I decided to make them. So here's the picture of the one that I saw. It was just with leaves. The backing on it was felt, and they were $7.95. And I thought, you know, I could make that myself. So I picked up some leaves. I had a few from last year, but I picked up these from Michael's. And I also picked up the maple ones from the Dollar Tree. And I decided to create my own fall placemats for this year. So this one here I just finished, and I wanted to show it to you. And then I'm getting ready to finish another one, and wanted to show you that one on how it's done. So it's really colorful. I'm just doing 2 for my kitchen table just because I want to have other things on it and I don't want the placemats to take over. And so I started out cutting a piece of chipboard the size of my largest plate, and this is a plate that I used several years ago. I've kind of given away the set, but it's a fall plate, and you can see it's pretty large so that you can see some of the mat around the plate. So I traced the plate onto the chipboard, and this is heavy duty chipboard, and I cut it out. And then I began to layer the leaves starting from the outer edge and then coming in. And you can see I'm off a little, but again, once you put a plate on top of it, you can't tell. So I'll get a plate, and basically I am using I think these are the maple leaves from the Dollar Tree, and I just went around. There's several different colors, several different layers of them. When I got to the center, I was a little cattywampus, so I pulled out this Prima flower. I just went into my stash, and this is from 2007. It's the Belle Fleur Gold Emboss. So I just used one because I wanted it to be flat, and just kind of put that sort of in the center. Now I'm going to get a plate. This is one of my new plates that was given to me for Christmas. I don't know if you recall, on my Christmas list there was, I just want white dishes. So I did get some, and these are, they look pretty, I don't know, dingy, but anyway, when you put the plate on top, you can still see the outer edge of the placemat, and I just love that look. And then you begin from here to layer more bowls and napkins and things like that on top. So I'm going to show you the second one I'm making, because again, it's turning out to be quite different. The flowers are, the leaves, excuse me, aren't exactly the same, although I thought I grabbed 2 of the same bags, but it's okay because they are do-it-yourself. They are handmade, and I think they will just offer up a beautiful look on the table. So I've already opened up a pack. These had some different leaves in them. You can see there's some gold. Then when there's the darker colors, and then we got into the bright orange and the bright yellow. So I'm just going to keep that going. I have my glue gun here, and I have the leaves here. So I'm just going to kind of glue this corner here of the leaf, and I am just, you know what, I'm going to not do that one because I want to kind of keep the colors different. So I got some orange ones over here, so I'll do that. I'll put some glue on the edge, and then always make sure that your leaves are pointing toward the outside. And then I'm going to stagger it so that you'll still see some of the yellow, but then the orange will be kind of on the top. So just kind of layer it. Oh, and then I wanted to tell you that the first layer that I put on, once I put that on, then I grabbed a piece of felt, and I'm using some my MFT chocolate felt. I don't know if that's the color, but it's brown. And I cut it out with a circle, right? So here it is here. I just used a paper plate and I cut the circle out, and I put that in the middle. So you got your chipboard, you got one layer of leaves going around, and then I glued the felt down, and then I began to layer more of the leaves. So let's just keep this going here. I love this idea. I have never seen this before, but when I was in Pier 1 Imports, I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to do that, because you know, we buy these leaves, and I don't know about you, but I'm always having a ton left over, and I think this is just a great way to use them up. Make sure you separate the leaves, because sometimes they get stuck and you think you have one and there's two stuck together. So I'm just going to keep this orange going here, and then I'm going to come back with that gold. Okay, then I take my glue jar here, and I just kind of bang it down, because you don't want to burn yourself. So now let's go back with this shade here, and you're just alternating. This one will be quite yellowy and orangey, where the other one has a lot more green in it, and again, that's fine. I'm just going to put two down, and maybe this will be easy for Mia and I to identify which seat we're sitting at in the event we get up and can't figure out whose plate is whose. So that'll be the tail test. I typically don't have company over Thanksgiving, because we always go over to our extended family's house, but I still like to have my place decorated. So there we go. Let's press this down. And you may want to start in the center and work your way out. I'm not sure if that will keep it in a circular pattern, but this is fine with me. So my last three, I'm going to kind of do like that. Okay, so let's get to gluing these last three down, and then we're going to put the flower on them, the Prima flower. It looks like I need another glue stick. I tell you, I have been going through these. These are the Martha Stewart glue sticks that I picked up at Tuesday Morning. You probably have some too that are 99 cents. And this is working really well. Okay, so it's my hope that I don't need another flower, but that this one of these will cover it. So I'm going to pull out this one here. It has kind of a red center maybe, and these are actually brads, but what I've done is just open up the brad really flat, and then put some glue on it so that it stays flat. So that looks like that's going to work. So let's just put some glue on this. I went to a garage sale this afternoon, ladies. I told you about it yesterday, and oh my goodness, I have to show you the stuff that I picked up. So there is my finished fall DIY placemat. Okay, that's one, and here is the second one, and I'm so happy to have these finished, and they're going to look really pretty on the table. Really pretty. I'm sure I'm going to use my white dishes, but again, I'm going to have a little bit more brown. So that one will look like that. You'll just see the gold edge, and then this one will look like this. You will see the more orangey edge. So I hope you try this. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. Again, I am just using Dollar Tree floral accents, as well as the ones you can get from well, Michael's and Dollar Tree. And the ones from the Dollar Tree are 50 in a pack, and then the ones from Michael are 21. And then just find whatever center you want. So there we go. I'm so happy with that project. Thank you guys for watching, and again, don't forget to cut the felt out. You can kind of see the felt underneath there. Once you just put your first layer down, then have that circle, and I just use this paper plate to cut out the felt. It's just a 8.5 by 11 piece of felt. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Bye now.